Hello, dear students. Good afternoon, all. Students, the main agenda of this particular session is for the tomorrow exam. So, whoever is appearing skill development course Aptitude 2.2, so for that examination, so this is going to be just how to prepare, just preparation tips, syllabus, and examination pattern. We'll try to discuss in this video. And in the description I have given the YouTube links to prepare, what are the topics which you have to prepare, and everything I have given in the description. So after finishing the session, so you can follow those videos. So first let me discuss what is the syllabus of the SDC 2.2. So in SDC 2.2, if you observe the syllabus of SDC 2.2, so you are going to see 5 units. Unit number 1, which is having time and distance, problems on trains, and boats and streams. So these are the three topics which you have to focus under unit number 1. And in unit number 2, you can focus on the topics of seating arrangement, Venn diagrams, syllogisms, cubes, and dice. So cube problems and dice problems which you can focus on. And then unit number 3 is figure series, directions, clocks, calendars. So these topics you can prepare, and I will talk about individual weightage related to this. So next, unit number 4, mensuration part 1, which is going to be two-dimensional figures like areas and perimeters of square, rectangle, circle, rhombus, different 2D figures. Then mensuration part 2 is related to 3D figures, where you can see the questions of volumes and surface areas and logarithms. Then finally, unit number 5 is permutations, combinations, and probability. So these are the 5 units which are going to be covered for the examination. And how the examination pattern is, and what should be our strategy to prepare for the exam, because so many students has asking for the important questions and preparation tips. So for those people I am trying to give these inputs. So first of all, understand the examination pattern. So totally for SDC 2.2 external examination, you are going to have the 40 marks. So 40 marks and 2 hours of duration. So definitely in 2 hours, cracking solving 40 questions is definitely sufficient time. And how this 40 questions is distributed is a thing which you need to focus on. So then I will discuss what are the important models which you have to cover. So this 40 questions are divided into two parts, like part 1, part 2. So section 1 and section 2. So section 1, you are going to see 5 questions, and each question carries 1 mark. 5 questions, 5 marks. That is from section 1. So because we have 5 units, these 5 questions are taken from 1 unit, 1 question randomly they will be picking. So in section 2, you are going to have 7 questions, and again all the 7 questions, every question is having 5 individual questions. So in that, part A is 4 questions, part B is 3 questions. So 4 into 5, 20, 3 into 5, 15. Total 7 into 5, 35 marks are going to be taken here. And now you can observe, because 7 questions and every 7 questions is having 5 individual questions. So definitely it will be covering from all the 5 units. So that is the point which you can observe. So from this you can understand one thing. So every unit, if you are not able to prepare all the 5 units right now, whatever is the units which you are comfortable with, you prepare at least 3 units, you can easily score. So because already you are done with the internal mid examination 1, internal mid examination 2. So in those two you are already scored some marks. So 60 marks is already over. So just this external exam is only for 40 marks. So you can take it, keep understanding. So 40 questions you are going to solve, and 40 marks is a weightage. So it's very simple because we have 120 minutes to solve 40 questions. So only thing is you should have a good idea on at least a few units. If you are planning to get 100% of this score, then you can prepare all the topics, no doubt. And if you want to go with the minimum marks, so at least if you prepare 3 units, you can able to score more. And whatever is the units which you are preparing, prepare it completely. So do not skip the single topic. So that is what is a thing which I wanted to tell you. So yes, few students is asking for I said, so this is not I said this is a live session for SDC 2.2. It is a different course for Vasavi students. Okay, this is not for ISET examination related course. Okay. So now, if you observe one thing which I want to tell you in your examination, so the booklet, whatever is a booklet you are going to see, in that booklet, you just need to mention the key. You no need to write any explanation for the question. So this is an advantage. Again, you can understand. You can just write your answer choice. So for example, first question, all are MCQ questions only. So first question, if you feel answer A. So second question is C. Third question is D. So fourth question is A. So you just mention the options. You no need to write the explanation for it. And in the front paper, so first page of yours is going to be this. So after leaving 2 papers, you can just do your rough work, and this rough work is just for your answer choice. You can use any method. It is not required to use the traditional approach. You can use the plug-in approach. You can use any one of the method which you are comfortable with. What is your answer choice is very important. So that option you can mention here. Okay, so part A 7 questions, 7 questions. So another part B, so you are going to have another 4 questions here. So like that, overall section A 5 questions, section B 35 questions. So 40 questions, you can keep the answer choices here. So keep the numbering properly. So that is one thing which I want to tell you. And apart from that, any other queries if you have, you can please mention so that I can discuss your questions. So, and what are the models which you need to cover, that I just want to tell you. So the models which you need to cover from these topics. So let me give you idea of covering the models. So if you look at the time and distance, from time and distance, what models you can cover is especially questions which are related to conversions, kilometer per hour to meter per second, and asking you to find out distance or speed or time. So that is a one model which you can cover. The next one is questions which are related to distance constant, questions which are related to time constant, and questions which are related to speed constant. So majorly time constant, distance constant questions you can focus. So distance constant questions means, so you will be having the questions in such a way that where distance is kept as constant. One important model question is there, that is late and early model. So I will just narrate that question. You can just refer the portal, and there you can see all the PPTs related to every topic. So where you come across with this type of questions, please focus on these models. So the first one is late and early model. So for example, you have a question like this: a car is moving with a speed of 6 km per hour, reached the office by taking 10 minutes late. Next day, it is moving with a speed of 9 km per hour, reached the office by 8 minutes early. Then what is the distance between home to office? So this type of questions you are going to see, that late and early model is a very important repeating model and most repeated question in all the other competitive and placement exams. So please do not skip that. And basic questions of distance constant: a man is moving with 3/4 of the speed, then he reached the destination by taking 8 minutes early. Then what is the actual time taken or actual speed? That type of questions are given from distance constant. Then focus on time constant questions. So time constant questions are narrated in such a way that, so they both are started at the same time. Two trains are started from the station, like that there will be question. Or a policeman spots the thief, he started chasing immediately, how far the thief can run before he caught by the policeman. These type of questions you will be come across. So please focus on time and distance. And then and I have given a clear video of complete time and distance video is available in the description of this YouTube video. You can go through, so you no need to check which topic, which area and all. So this video is going to be helpful for you in such a way that whatever is the time which you have now, so now it is 2:30, so you can spend the time on aptitude in a best way by going through the video. So for time and distance, you can just check the description. So in the description, I have clearly mentioned the unit and topic. So time and distance, you can click on the YouTube video, go through that video. And before you are going through that video, so check the portal, and time and distance questions you can check from the portal, and solve the questions, PPT, especially PPT. So most of the questions are given from that. So look at that questions. Okay. And after that, if you are not able to solve, look at the video, you will get some quick recap. Okay. And then solve the questions. Then the next topic is trains. So trains problems, while you are solving, please focus on the 4 cases which we are going to have. Train crossing a stationary object which is not having any length. That means train crossing a man, train crossing a pole, this type of questions. And train crossing a stationary object which is having some length. That means train crossing a bridge, train crossing a tunnel, this type of model. And the third model is train crossing moving object. So 2 moving objects moving in the same direction and opposite direction, relative velocity concept will come into the picture. So that type of model questions, only these 4 models you can cover. Model 1, train crossing a stationary object without length, train crossing a stationary object with length, train crossing a moving object, train crossing a moving object in the same direction and opposite direction. These 4 cases you can focus. And then questions which are related to boats and streams. So boats and streams is a very, very simple topic. Please focus on speed in upstream and speed in downstream. And most of the cases, the questions are given in such a way that upstream velocity or upstream velocity, downstream velocity are given. They will be asking what is speed of the boat or speed of the water. Those questions you can focus on. And then coming to unit number 2. So in unit number 2, seating arrangement questions. So you will definitely get one puzzle. So you can just look at that puzzle and try to solve. So you will be seeing 4 or 5 linked questions to the puzzle. So just remember the instructions and refer the PPT which I have shared in the classroom. So refer that will be helpful for you. So next, Venn diagrams. So Venn diagrams, what is the Venn diagram questions which you can focus? It's very simple, logical reasoning module. So they will be giving 3 elements. They will be giving a figure which can match with that 3 elements. So this type of questions you can focus. And syllogisms, statements and conclusions. So this model you can cover. So cubes and dice. So painting cubes on all the sides, and they cut it into smaller pieces. How many are 3 side painted, 2 side painted, 1 side painted, no side painted? These questions are given. And dice problems, they will be asking open dice question, and they will be asking a question as what is the face opposite to so and so. So always already you know all these type of models, or if you are not aware of it, so if you want a quick recap, go to the description of this YouTube video. You can see all the videos. So one by one you can go through it. Okay. So next, unit number 3 is figure series. So figure series is just a non-verbal reasoning topic. And direction sense, they will be asking the shortest distance between home to office, or his friend to another friend. So direction based questions they will be giving. So direction means either they will ask the direction or they will ask the distance. So while you are solving directions questions, please remember the triplets. Triplets will be very much helpful to solve. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Okay. 9, 12, 15. So these triplets, if you remember, you will be feeling very comfortable to solve the direction based questions. Okay. And then clocks. So in clocks, focus on the 3 model questions. First one is the time is given. We need to find out the angle. So for example, 12:30, 1:20, 4:30, any time is given. They will be asking you to find out what is the angle between the minutes and hours. And then next one is going to be questions which are related to coincidence. How many times it will be coincidence, how many times it will be perpendicular, how many times it is opposite. This type of questions you can see under the clocks. So that is a very easy model that also you can easily crack. And the next model is going to be questions which are related to time. At what time between 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock the minutes and hours hand will be coincidence or perpendicular or opposite. This model is going to be given. So these 3 models you can cover, and parallelly you can just look at loss and gain questions. Then coming to calendars topic. So calendar's topic is always revolve around odd number of days. So how to calculate the odd days for the days, odd days for the months, odd days for the years, odd days for the centuries. So these 4 points, if you are clear, you can easily solve the calendar based questions. So, and important models which you have to cover is, if today is Sunday, what is the day after 10 days, that model. So after 100 days, after 500 days, that model they'll be giving. And the second one is, if 2025 May 26th is Monday, then what is the day on 2026 May 26, something like that, they will be giving the question. So there is 1 year of transaction, so whether it is a leap year or non-leap year, how many odd days will come and which day it will be forwarded to which day, that you have to figure out. And then directly they will be giving a day. So 2032 January 4th is what day, so any random date will be given, you have to find out the day of that. And then you can focus on the simple theory question. So century can end with which of the following days, century cannot end with. So these models we can cover, that will be sufficient to solve unit number 3. And coming to unit number 4, so unit number 4, just formulas you can focus, two-dimensional figures, areas and perimeters, so triangle, quadrilateral, circle. And three-dimensional figures, you can focus on the volumes and surface areas, so cube, rectangular solid, and sphere, and cylinder, and cone. So these figures you can focus on, and hemisphere also. Then focus on the logarithm, basic algebra. So I already given the video link, you can go through it, it would be more than enough to solve. So this is unit number 4. And unit number 5, focus on permutation, combination, and probability. Very, very important unit. Even not only for this SDC 2.2, keep it in mind, after finishing your second year, you are going to have the placements. In placement point of view also, permutation, combination, probability is very important. Modern math is covering 20% of the weightage in all the placement examinations. So keeping that in mind, please cover the permutation, combination, probability. And in permutation, especially focus on the questions of arranging the letters in a word, and arranging the digits in a number, and arranging the people in a group. So letters and digit based questions you can focus on. And always use the approach of making gaps and filling the gaps and multiplying all. So that would be easy to solve the questions. So next, combination. So selecting the elements. So NCR is a basic formula we'll be using. So using the combination, so how the questions of combination will be given is, see, there are 20 students are there, how many shake hands are possible. So there are 5 points available in a plane, how many straight lines we can make. So like this questions are given, are 4 boys and 3 girls are there, select any 5 members such that boys are majority. So like that, there will be questions related to combinations. And then focus on the probability topic. So probability is very important. So please focus on the dice problems, coins problems, and balls problems, and at the same time cards problems. So these are the repeated model questions which we can see. So all the topic videos are available in the description of this video. So after the stream ends, you can start preparing at least 5 units, 3 units if you prepare. So 3 into 8, so minimum you can able to get 24 out of 40. So if you have time, you can prepare all. So I am just telling the lowest case, 3 units perfectly if you prepare. That 2 reasoning modules. So this modern math is easy, and unit 3, unit 2. So these are all reasoning modules. Reasoning modules are very easy, you can cover up. So just prepare well from the PPTs. So in the portal, you have every unit wise PPTs. Go through those PPTs. Most of the questions are covered from the PPTs. Okay, so that is what is a discussion which is required. And please do not forget, in the front page, don't start with your solution, write your answer choice. Answer is A, answer is B, or answer is C. Like that, you can just mention the answer choices. Backside, you can write the solution or rough work. Okay, so and the preparation tips, as I told you, don't think much. So already 60 marks of internal marks is over. So this is only for 40 marks. So if you think wise and prepare better, you can easily get 30 to 40 marks very easily. Just to prepare few units, you can easily score it. It's not going to be very much difficult. Okay, don't panic, and don't think that we have vast syllabus to cover. So choose the best units which you can prepare, and see the PPTs, and from the PPTs whatever is the questions are that you try to crack it or solve it. If you are not able to solve the questions from the PPTs, for the quick recap or review, you can go to the videos. And also in mid 1 mid 2 live sessions whatever I have given, so those live sessions also I have given in the description. You can go through that, you will get a quick overview on the topics. Okay, so that is what is the thing. And most of the students is asking for the important questions. So from the PPTs whatever is the questions and the models which I have told now, so these models you try to cover up most. And if you have any doubts, you can just ask me now. Ayush Mishra, we are depending on you. Why you are not uploading ISET videos? Okay. ISET, I will take the separate session on ISET. So we'll do the live session on ISET. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, good question. Pass marks. So this is always so overallly we need to get 35 out of 100. Already 60 marks are over. So most of the students might be getting that. But in this 40 marks, you should get at least 18 marks to pass the exam. Any other questions do you have? You can use the chat box and respond so that I can answer your questions. Good afternoon. I guess there is no much questions from the students. So please follow the videos. If you have any doubts or queries, please feel free to reach us. All the PPTs I have shared, so you can check with your CRs. So CR will share the old PPTs which are there on topic wise, and videos. Anyways, you no need to work out. Those videos are important. PDFs are not there, Revant. So you can go through. Uh, Important question PDFs are not there. You can go through the PPTs. So exam is not that much difficult. Don't panic. Don't tense about the exam. So exam is going to be easy. Just prepare and attempt the exam confidently. Yes, definitely. If you get pass mark, okay, you prepare mid one and mid two. Yeah, we are already done with the mid one and mid two, right? So the questions are almost in the same level. If you at least prepare from those topics and go with those knowledge, you can easily solve. So clocks, so these basic things you should have. If you see any clocks problem, immediately you can use the formula. So theta is equal to 11 by 2m minus 30h. So these formulas, if you remember, so the basic things if you have, you can solve, not a problem. Thank you, Princey. Okay. So prepare from those videos and do practice from the PDFs. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Otherwise, we'll wind up the live session. For mensuration, there is no videos, right? How can we prepare these topics? So mensuration, I will share the video. So I'll upload the video. Don't worry. So that will be definitely helpful if you prepare from live sessions of previous mid one and mid two. Syllogisms questions. Sharada, you can prepare from our PPT. So syllogisms questions, you can just focus on the Venn diagram method. So whatever is the statements are given, try to put it in the Venn diagram. Read the conclusions. If you feel like it is definitely correct, then only you take it as a correct. Thank you so much. Okay. Nice question, Reddy. Who will win IPL? So, but it is out of the topic now. I'll skip this question. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. See you in the next session. RCB, yeah, I support RCB. If RCB wins, we'll be very happy. So I wanted to see the cup in Virat Kohli hands. Okay, thank you so much, guys. See you in the next session. All the best for your exam. So prepare well. So you have good time. So you have 8 hours, 10 hours of time. So spend most of the time on the topics and parallelly prepare the questions from the PPTs. Okay.